recording. Anyway, yes, so you see Limina outside of your room. Um, her hair fluttering in an unseen breeze despite the absolute stillness of the air in the hallway. She smiles at you as you open the door. Good morning! I hope
now
I'm
I
not
can see
waking
her.
you
I
up.
refreshed. No, it's fine. We were already up.
Oh, okay. Good. Um, I was thinking that maybe you'd like to have some breakfast, and then we could get going to see about my uncle's well-being.
All right.
Um, did you all have a good night's sleep?
Yes, thank you. How was your night?
Okay. I'm a little worried, given the situation, but otherwise I slept okay. Um, your friends are in a different room? I think they're in the.
The room next to us.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I'll go and I'll stop bothering you and I'll start bothering them.
No, I'll bother them.
What? Oh, too late. I'm already here.
No.
Quint, Bibelo, and Adise, you hear a knock on your door. What are you doing when this occurs?
Quint is already getting ready, up and ready to go. He looks exhausted though.
I wonder why.
Eight Eyes is annoyingly refreshed and hyper. He is very bouncy. He is just
Eight
finished
Eyes is just doing 5,000 push-ups.
He is
Uh,
also he is doing squats. He does those standing squats. You know the one.
Yeah.
And he has, for whatever reason, combed his face. Sorry, his mask. You don't really understand that. Doesn't really make any sense to you. Yeah. He's like combing his face, and it's like, sorry, his mask. You don't really. That doesn't really. Why is he doing that?
You don't have to tell us that. That doesn't make any sense, Nuva, because it don't. But I got you.
Yeah.
People's
Uh,
putting finishing touches on his makeup. He's got a little butterfly wing motif coming out the corner of the eyes, and he magicked his outfit to be yellow and black the night before.
oh.
Slide whistles.
Yeah.
3 a.m.
Man, imagine waking up in the night and just hearing. I'm gonna go back to bed now, thank you.
I was imagining Bibelo sleeping with it in his mouth. So as he's snoring, it's just going up and down.
Yeah.
Anyway, you hear a energetic rap at your door.
I open the door.
All right. Limina continues her energetic rap. Cecil beatboxing for her. Hi. I hope you're ready to go. You're looking refreshed.
No.
Maybe I can help. And with that, she sort of like gestures her arm through the air, and Quintrin, you feel a breeze hit your face, sort of like a hand dryer in a bathroom, in a men's room. That sort of force of air just sort of hits you right in the face, blasts you back, wakes you up.
Unfortunately, it is just like a men's hand dryer, so it's covered in bacteria. You can have several diseases.
Ow.
I have anti-plague.
I was thinking that Quint was looking a little green.
What are you talking about?
If I can't kill the players one way.
Don't you know the fucking like hand dryers that blow hot air are usually covered in bacteria?
Yes.
No, I did not know that.
Now they
That's a
have
new
those
fear.
ones though that you like stick your hands down in between them and like does a jet that sort of doesn't blast up. They just sort of anyway, and like has a UV beam so that it actually kills it, which is
Huh.
anyway.
Anyway,
Did that help?
Yeah.
Great.
It helped enough.
Let's go. And with that, Limina begins marching down the hallway. Don't forget, those of you with damage to
the heal.
recover.
That's
Wait,
right.
I gotta check. Yep, I am.
I don't think
healed.
anyone.
I
Well, I
was
lost. Oh, I guess I did not update my current HP.
Oops,
Gonna do that,
I hit the button again.
and then I'm gonna start moving.
I think I'll sit
Sure, I
here
have
with
my
you.
spells.
Later. Damn it! There's no keyboard for climbing down the stairs. I gotta click it with a mouse.
Yes.
Really a map.
It is I.
Man, maneuvering this fucking thing is so hard.
Does
on the trackpad.
this
I need a
place
mouse.
have a shower, or is there a place to shower?
I can
Towers don't
prestidigitate
exist.
you.
You could ask Damask.
That would be great, actually. Wait, who?
Mask.
Damask,
That's what I'm
the
wearing.
A mask.
the
Is that his name?
proprietor. Hmm?
The mask.
Damask.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Is there a place where I can clean myself?
Oh, yeah. The 2 rooms north of the staircase on the 2nd floor. The bathrooms. Just, knock before trying them out.
Thank you.
Oh, I could just prestidigitate you, and then Kaof will prestidigitate you clean from like long distance as you're walking
That's not-
away. I can do that,
That's
right?
that's not real clean.
I don't care.
That's not
Good
real.
enough.
What do you mean it's not real clean?
You know.
Prestidigitate isn't real clean. I've never been clean in my life.
Hashtag real clean.
You remove a square foot of the previous
God.
day's dirt, which immediately flops onto the floor next to Talos with a poof.
It it would kind of look back at the owner.
Would you mind doing that outside?
Oh,
Do
sorry,
you have
it's
a
it's
broom?
never done that before.
I swear this never happened.
I'm super glad you said that. Okay.
Do you have a broom?
A mirror?
Can
A broom
Ready.
so that we can,
Oh, a
get the
broom.
dirt
I
outside.
thought you
Yeah.
said a mirror.
uh,
I'm not sure how I got those 2 words confused.
That's incredible, yeah.
Also, I have completely forgotten what my voice sounded like in the previous session, so you'll
It's,
excuse me if I've taken on an
early
entirely
morning.
new accent.
Of course.
I'll have to rewatch the previous episodes. Anyway, a broom. Forget it. I'll get it. It's no problem.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
he's gonna he's gonna bend down and try to like curl the dirt into like
Stop.
a corner.
Eight Eyes is just staring.
Can
at
I
him
just
while
like
the minutes
keep
play out.
prestidigitating the dirt and like slowly prestidigitate it out the door?
Yes.
All right.
I'll say thank you. Thank you.
We can teamwork this.
Very good. Thank you very kindly.
He's a lifter.
Well,
Actually outside.
I gotta prestidigitate. canvas drawing failed. This dot
Yeah.
underscore geometry is null.
Yeah, same.
Hmm.
Everything is gray.
You may want to try refreshing.
Too powerful of
Hey.
a spell, to be honest.
Before I leave the inn, Quinn's gonna order a cup of coffee.
You get a coffee copy.
Coffee cuppy, yeah.
Coffee
Get 'em,
cuppy.
boys.
Oh my
I
god,
You-
babe.
know, but- Wait, that was adorable. What the fuck?
You get a cup of coffee quite quickly.
Oh my god. Wait, I think I lost control of my character. I see nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Coffee cuppy.
I no longer see things. I no longer exist.
I'm gonna think about that for a while.
It's
It's
buried in my
it's
mind.
adorable.
It's adorable.
good to know that
Truly
that
a
can
moment.
happen with the stairways, by the way. But you know, I think it
Ah.
works pretty well anyway.
I also see nothing.
All right, I will finish prestidigitating Talos while we are outside.
Okay.
It's gonna be like motioning to his shield, kind of like going in that corner.
Okay.
A lot of bone dust on it.
I suppose it, comes with the territory. Fine. There's definitely weird little sound effects like that every time Kaya casts a spell, like.
But it's not really like actual sounds. It's just Kaya making those sounds.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
This is, what do they call it? What is it? What's that?
Now the verbal components.
Yeah, the verbal
Yeah.
component as well.
Mm-hmm. Sound
Is there a
magic
word
works.
for that? So that's meant. I thought it was a word for that.
When Biblo casts a spell, it sounds like one of those little party blower things, like.
I also can't see anything.
Well, whose fault is that?
I can now see the outside.
I will now open my eyes. I see that. So. Strawberry vanilla. Sounds gross.
Strawberry vanilla?
Wait, okay. Strawberry vanilla doesn't sound gross. The canned sparkling tonic strawberry vanilla sounds
Oh.
gross.
Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, where am I?
Hold on.
Oh no!
One at a time.
Oops.
What have you done?
All right.
Haha, I'm gigantic. I'm so big and huge. I'm stomping through the town like Aitzilla.
But you moved me back into the Silver Armin, and now I can't see everything. It's dark and I
Yes.
don't exist.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, there, it's good. We're good.
It's
That was
dark.
weird.
None may
I zoomed
exist
out.
within the
I
domain
fixed
of Aitzilla.
Tortilla.
I'll just
Portillo.
grab.
Hurricane
Portobello.
tortilla.
I don't know why, but I'm
Ooh.
thinking about portobello mushrooms now.
I'm gonna sneeze 1 second.
God bless you.
I bet you I could beat you.
Food.
That sneeze 1 second. I
Um,
can sneeze on command.
I sneezed.
Oh god damn it.
Would you all like to? I don't know if you need to get anything, or this is a bit of a long journey. God bless you.
Thank you.
No, I'm
Well,
going down to
I
some
was
sort of-
wondering, you mentioned that your uncle was, sort of a recluse, but you came here to look for him. Is this where he sent his letters from?
Yes.
Do you know if he has any friends in town that we could check with? Or
Not really. As far as I know, he would have there was a like courier in town that would go to his house every month to get the letter that he wrote, and then he'd bring it back to town and put that in the post. But I've already checked with him, and he's gone.
oh,
People haven't seen him since he, for a couple of months. But apparently, from what I understand, he disappeared going the opposite direction.
Okay.
So it could be that he just, something happened to him and now no one's picking up the mail. That's kind of what I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm. Well, my one other thought was that, when we were just running amok yesterday, Eight Eyes and I went and investigated the Silver Circle, and he said, sir, 1 second, checking my notes, it starts with an A. People are juggling bananas.
Amory.
Amory, thank you. Sir Amory said he did some patrolling in this general area, so he might at least have an idea of what we could expect.
Okay. There's no real road to my house. To my uncle's house. We'll be following forest paths. I'm not sure if he really patrols those, but we could ask.
Well, I mean, it's entirely up to the rest of you. I was just throwing it out there as an idea. If it's forest paths.
He knows this area better than we do.
True. We could also, if it's more forest paths, though, we could try the Cartographers Guild. What the fuck did you just post?
That's Garland.
Well, that's pretty good.
Alright, sorry.
Perfect.
Truly marvelous. Work of the gods.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Alright.
How would you guys like to proceed?
Let's go to the Silver Circle.
Yeah.
And ask some questions about the area. See what we might expect on the road.
Especially
in the
since he
woods.
seems friendlier than the Ranger General guy.
Silver Circle?
Yeah.
You find Sir Amory in much the same way that you left him the last time. He is seated at the middle table in the Silver Circle chapter house with a cup of tea in front of him and a book in his hand. He looks up from the book once more as the party enters into the fortified environs. Well, you brought friends this time. Good afternoon.
Yes,
Good morning,
wait,
everyone. My name is Sir Amory. Welcome to the Silver Circle's chapter house. I don't think I have quite this many rooms available.
No, we were actually hoping to ask you a question. So we're helping Limina go check on her uncle.
Hi, I'm Limina.
And since you mentioned that you do patrolling in the area, we thought maybe you could just give us an idea of what we could expect in, and then she'll point that general direction.
Your uncle? Are you talking about Kael'bash? Yes. He's someone I'm acquainted with. He's, well, he keeps mostly to himself on that farm of his, but such as it is. I'm not really sure what he grows there. It's just a bunch of fallow fields that he's cleared out. But I don't normally go up that way. I've only met him on a couple of occasions. He was nice enough. But as far as what's out there, well, you're moving onto the west. You're moving onto the west side of the river, and past that point, there isn't too much in the way of settlement, at least not by Ardanians. You may find the occasional explorers from the tier or you might find what things have taken up residence in the forest since the elimination of the whole undead infestation. But that latter shouldn't be too terrible. The one good thing about the undead is that they eliminated most anything that moved that was hostile. So the remaining fauna in the forest is mostly birds at this point. You haven't got a lot of other sort of animals, dangerous or otherwise, moving back in yet. There are a few from where Leorelion once was, since that part of the forest was protected by them, it became something of a wildlife refuge. But no, the thing that you'd have to worry about most would be Fae, and typically if you don't walk into any particularly large circles of mushrooms or disturb any pristine clearings, watch out for very convenient or suspicious looking gifts. If you see a house made out of gingerbread in the middle of the forest, avoid it. That sort of thing. The Fae are repopulating here just as we are, and typically, from what I've encountered, if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. They might try to mess with your head a little, but I don't think you have too much to worry about as far as being in danger on your journey.
All right, good to know. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my experience that in this part of the world, it's the more civilized portion that you need to really watch out for than the more wilderness parts.
Quite so. But thank you nonetheless, sir.
Anytime. I'll just go back to reading my book while you stand in
Yes.
my chapter.
We all stand there and stare.
Yes.
And
Well,
smile.
I can't
You
get to
want
the
me
door
to-
because there's.
What is he reading?
Are you reading over his shoulder?
Yeah, I'm kind of. He's like, he's like trying his best to act like inconspicuous. He's kind of like, just like, casually walking by and like taking a glance at what he's reading.
The book is called Tamashen and the Pit of Vipers.
And you
And
can warn us about this giant scroll in the middle of the forest.
what? Oh,
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. It's also subtitled the True Adventures of Tamashen. So,
Who's Tamash?
are you asking that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
You don't know, and neither would tell us. Well, actually, he might. That's a good question. You could roll social if you want to try and.
It's time. I've been trained. Social being.
Society.
One. Look at my. Wait.
Society, excuse me.
Society?
Yes.
Yes.
I've been trained in the art of society.
You have no
Amazing.
idea who this is.
And my dreams.
But I do.
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Biblo and Cecil, you've heard of you think it's like a book series.
Like fiction?
Percy Jackson?
They're called the
Hold
True
on a second.
Adventures, so.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean anything. Look.
Who is this?
Well, actually, Kea. So rolling more than a 15. Would you like to be a fan of the Adventures of Tamashen?
Sure, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That was
so
my plan.
the Adventures of Tamashen are purportedly the true adventures of one Tamashen, a incredible adventurer, a tiefling, um, with red skin, incredibly strong, but also incredibly good-hearted. Someone who fights only with his hands and fights only for the good of the people around him, and as recorded by a bard, named Kerbal, who follows Tamashen around everywhere and records his mighty deeds. There's been 8 books in the series so far. Sir Amory is reading number 4. It's a particularly good one. The Vipers turned out to be in service of a Hydra that Tamashen strangled to death.
1 second, let me finish writing this down.
You'd be a real fucking nerd about it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, unless Talos wants to do that, because that was your plan originally, so I won't
Well,
steal your thunder.
Talos doesn't know about it though.
I don't know about it, so I
But
can't.
listen. You guys could have book club.
Yeah.
I could
We
learn to
did
be a
sleep
fan.
in the same room last night. You could have seen me reading, like, book 6, and I could have just gone off.
Book 6. Damn, that's deep.
It's an 8-book series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what book is he on?
4.
Book 4.
Oh, tell
Is
us
it 8
would've,
books in total, or is it still ongoing?
It's still ongoing.
Okay. No tragic end in book 8. Okay, good,
Nope.
good.
So, wait, did you guys speak? Or you just talked about the fact that we know the book?
If you want
Out
to
of
ask,
character is what I mean. is what we
no,
said.
yeah, I was just telling Laika what Kea would know about the Adventures of Tamashen. Kea, have you read all the books, or is there perhaps a one missing from your repertoire?
I think Kaya's read 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got it.
So you're familiar with the Pit of Vipers.
Yes.
Okay. I'll have to figure out what 1, 2, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 5, and 6 are. Oh, this is book I picked up from Klain. He recommended it. This is apparently the true adventures of some incredible hero. Adventures in Ardania, mostly on the continent, but he makes his way around. This one was set in the Petty Kingdoms, so he gets
what
all over the
kingdoms?
place. The
The
Petty
Petty
Kingdoms.
Petty.
Why are they called the Petty Kingdoms?
Mostly because they're small and their rulers are jerks.
Oh. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Is he alive?
I don't know. I haven't finished the book, but there's a few books after this one, so I presume so.
Oh, have you read the first 3?
No, I'm starting off with this.
The second one's really good. That's a good one too, but if you ever find the third one, let me know. I've been looking for it.
All right. I know that Klain's really into these two, so you might want to check to see if he might be able to help you if you're looking to pick up other copies.
All right.
We should invent the library.
I think the library exists.
Yeah,
we should-
libraries already exist.
We should invent
There are
the
libraries,
Barnes and
but
Noble bookstores chain.
Barton's
But not the
Homestead
public library?
does not have a public library yet.
Yeah.
We should invent the public library.
We're gonna open that's our end goal here. Is we're gonna start open a library.
Actually,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Have Eterons invented the printing press yet?
the printing press was actually invented prior to Iterons.
Damn.
Also, why would Eterons invent the printing press?
Well, because
Because
it's
they're
very
robots.
technologically advanced.
Yeah.
The Iterons,
So-
however, presumably have some version of the printing press which is hyper efficient that they keep entirely to themselves because
Of course. Yes.
Excuse me.
I
Talos
thought
would,
you were in character, but it's just you're yawning.
yeah, the Talos would kind of whip out a little tiny notebook with a little tiny pencil, write down the name of the book, and we'll then back to his party.
Like
Okay.
an actual IKEA like notebook and pencil. Just itty bitty.
Well, I'm sure they're normal, but they don't look normal with them.
that's true. Yeah, in Kaya's hands they'd be a wholly normal sized pair of implements. Talos is just well, when you're 7 feet tall, like that bit of difference makes a difference. I mean, you ever see Andre the picture of Andre the Giant holding a Coke can?
Yes, it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite image.
Yeah, it's sort of like that.
A real strong response to that one.
Pretty good image.
I get the opportunity to share one of my favorite.
There's lore behind.
I get to share one of my favorite pictures.
Jesus. Actually slap his soul out of his
Is it?
body.
Dodger fell.
That
No,
is
that's
not
his-
possible.
No, that's his. That's I think Mean Gene. I said that like you guys. He's the. He was
Yeah.
one of the announcers for that time. Oh God.
Truly giant.
We should get to the road, friends.
Yes,
We-
follow
we still have
me.
daylight.
Your Fey guide.
Oh,
Alright.
are you?
Alright,
Do you see my
Hey,
little?
what?
I have wings. See, I'm a little fairy today.
alright.
Oh, yes.
Wait, I'm sorry. You're a fairy today.
Aha! That is the power of magic. And he does like a little twinkly magical sparkle out of his fingers. Are you not amazed?
Yes, so amazed.
Onward!
Wave, please.
The soul and life and joy has left his body.
Excellent. Okay. With that, you begin to.
Oh wait, here.
Up.
How long is the journey supposed to take?
The journey is pretty long. You'd say it'd take the whole 8 hours
Okay.
at a good clip.
Will you arrive at her uncle's house at the end of the day though?
Yeah, you'll be
Okay.
getting there at pretty much nightfall,
Okay, just making sure.
depending on how slow you go too.
Yes.
The thing is, it's not a well-trod path. Indeed, as Limina begins leading you on it, you begin to wonder if there's even a path at all here. She leads you confidently into the trees, and every so often you can sort of pick out where the undergrowth has been tamped down by occasional journey, or she, after standing on a few occasions, she stops occasionally before looking around, spotting something, typically a notch in a tree, or where a few stones have been stacked up on top of each other. Markers more than a path itself. As she continues to lead you deeper and deeper into the unknown wilderness of the new lands.
Does she seem to know where she's going?
she seems very confident.
Huh.
You can try to sense motive if you'd like to.
I'd like to do that. The motivation. Wait, is it sense motive?
We no longer have sense motive.
Right. Hang on.
It's perception.
Perception.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm so mad that you can't just increase perception the way you increase other skills.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta be a rogue.
Specific
born with
classes get bonuses to perception.
Yeah.
Like me.
Everybody does eventually, but
Mhm.
it depends on how high it goes now.
All right. Talos. In your estimation, Limina approaches everything with a certain level of ebullient confidence. She has the bubbly personality of a spring zephyr. As a result, you're not entirely confident that she actually does know where she's going, but with as you have continued though, she does seem on occasion to pause and have to get her bearings, but she always does, and you do see where she picks out a landmark or something, goes and then continues on. She never has to double back, but she does take a couple of pauses that are a little bit longer than others. On occasion, just to let's take a break from our wilderness hike, which as the day wears on becomes quite an onerous wilderness hike. Hours of walking is wearing, especially over uneven terrain, which the forest most certainly is.
Yeah, while we're doing the Cecil, keep an eye out for any troubles, just in case.
Indeed. Cecil.
You what?
No, sorry, my nose is running.
We better go catch it.
Wow. Bad head.
Thanks, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
You're all upset with me. Fuck you.
I liked it.
All right.
What's something?
I like that people responded in character, implying that just out of nowhere we heard my nose is running.
And no one questioned the source.
It's the Fae.
Was that God?
The Fae are in the forest. Their noses are bending.
You see an actual nose run by.
Yeah, there's a book about that. It's a good opera too. Anyway, Cecil, paying attention to the environs closely, as evidently you're pretty concerned to what could be around you. You do watch the environs with a hawk-like level of intensity, picking out the occasional trails of animals in the undergrowth. They are exceptionally rare, though, and you've only really seen such things as maybe a rabbit track or something. Nothing much larger. Birds as well. But you also can't get rid of the feeling that you are being watched. This forest, due to the fact that it was denuded of life at one point, remains eerily quiet. Even now, your primary company is the sound of your own footsteps
Beeblow's hat jingling.
and Beeblow's hat jingling.
Tied the bell onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Bingle, 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 bingle.
Definitely easy to sneak around with that on. Quint, you were going to say something.
Quint is going to walk around with his weapon drawn for now.
Okay.
Look, it's a spooky forest.
Mhm.
Ready for anything.
Makes sense. However, anything never truly comes. Your passage through the forest is onerous, long, tiring, but uneventful.
Oh.
The trees press in upon you like the columns in some great temple, but nothing more than perhaps simple paranoia ever accosts you. And so it is that sorry, 1 second please. Oh. I had to I'm just grouping up your little tokens
Ah,
for strategic token purposes.
yes.
Oh no.
That as night falls and the darkness presses in upon you,
The darkness.
you come upon
The darkness.
some pinpoints of light. You enter into an area that has been cleared of trees.
No.
Substantial,
Well, I
several acres of open land. Currently fallow, covered in clover and grass. The occasional mushroom.
Oh,
And centrally located in it, and among these fields, is a single-story, but rather sprawling house. Limina did not mention that her uncle was apparently loaded, because this
Oh.
place is nice.
Money.
Though it lacks a second floor, the building is built in a way that suggests the manor home of the lower nobility, with bright red shingles on its roof and white painted walls. It has a couple of outbuildings as well, a number of large, sturdy chimneys that poke out of the building at different points, and what looks like a stable. And the grounds surrounding the house are meticulously cared for, with a number of lush trees for providing shade and helping to control the home's temperature in the summer, including well, it's nighttime, so you can't really tell what it's including, but
Oh, yeah, well,
even-
when it gets darker, Cecil does start glowing, by the way.
Ah,
Oh.
fancy glowing boy.
It's true. Yeah.
What kind of glow?
Just glowing. Like,
Like,
a
is it like-
halo of light.
Ooh, is it like a warm light, a cool light? Is it like you're struck by moonlight? What's up?
Like a warm light.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's like a halo of light and goodness.
Ooh. Wonderful.
Okay. Is that divine?
Cecil will
Divine.
never tell.
Have you been a have you been a fae all along?
No.
Wow.
Just the light spell. Yes.
That seems
Is
very
it
normal.
the
and
light
reasonable.
spell? Can I do like an arcana? Did Cecil cast anything or just start glowing? Has Cecil been glowing the whole time?
Make a. I mean, you've been in the same room when you were sleeping, so you would have been able to tell. Cecil, are you actually glowing the whole time?
No.
Ooh.
I can suppress it as an action.
Mm.
Oh.
How far does this glow go?
It's the light's cantrip, so it goes 60 feet.
Okay.
Wow.
Or no,
Holy.
20 feet, and then 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
20 feet bright, 20 feet dim, and then once I reach level 8, I believe it becomes 60 feet. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
You're not just glowing, you're like beaming. That's something. Wow.
I'll call him Light Bulb Boy.
Interesting.
I don't know what that is.
Are you like an Ifrit? I've heard that they glow.
No.
No?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I guess your hair
Here.
isn't fire.
You're not really built for the wilderness, are you?
Me?
No, Cecil.
Oh.
You're glowing.
Well,
in
I
the
can-
forest.
I can control it. I just turned it on because it was getting dark. See, he turns it off for a second.
Hmm.
And stops glowing, and then turns it back on.
Hey,
While they're
Cecil.
having this conversation,
And you notice
Uh.
Cecil does not do any spell casting during this. He doesn't think about it.
Yep.
It's literally
Is-
just a thinking up at it.
Hey, Cecil.
What?
When you do that, could you close your eyes and tell me if it's still bright under your eyelids?
That is actually
That's actually a good question.
would like to know more about that. Sounds like it'd be awful.
No, I won't. I won't tell you.
Oh. Okay. I guess I
Uh,
should have said please.
Anyway,
can Kaya do like just a quick look around to make sure that this is like a mortal settlement and not one of those fae clearings?
sure, roll perception.
Cool. Just to make sure we're where we're supposed to be.
Well, actually, no, excuse me, roll nature. That would
Ah.
be more relevant.
I am better at nature. Let me change to the thingamajic. Click the nature roll.
Mm-hmm. Kaya, this doesn't seem particularly fey to you. Not that you have an encyclopedic experience with fey, but you did grow up in the Greendale. Fey are common
Hmm.
there. Occasionally annoyingly common. You've had to deal with house fairy infestations.
Wait, what?
Yeah, house fairies.
House fairies.
Yeah, but infestations implies maybe extermination.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta strangle a fairy.
Oh.
No.
Biblo like does the like finger in the collar like "Ugh."
Kaya, you would also know that how to deal with a house fairy infestation is to get them drunk and then put them in a bag and bring them somewhere like a mile distant from your house and let them go.
Like a river.
Kind of like when you're relocating ants.
Dude, Sona, what you know how hard I was fighting to say like a river.
Oh.
And you get them drunk on cream, right?
Yes.
The
Okay.
finest of creams.
Yeah.
God.
Anyway,
And then you bonk him on the head with a hammer.
Well, I really regret my sort of outfit choice
They lift
today.
their wings.
I'm not a fairy. Please don't kill me.
Well, you might meet some fairies here.
Oh,
Yes.
You could be our ambassador.
I mean
there-
that was sort of the idea.
Yeah. There's a colony of lantern fairies that lives here. They're just wonderful.
Wait,
I hope we-
I thought you said you never visited your uncle before.
No, she said she has.
Okay, I thought she only heard about it in letters. Am I remembering wrong?
If I
Yes.
said that, that was the GM messing up.
Okay.
Because no, I definitely have visited my uncle before. I've
Okay.
spent time in this house. I just haven't done it
Yeah,
in a
what-
while, and usually, and I just be keeping up with his correspondence.
I would also kind of make it like she literally was guiding us through memory. It seemed like she was just picking up on like what she remembered, which would imply she visited the house.
Or she had detailed instructions, but
Unless
either way,
she's a
once we
wolf.
establish
What?
that this is not a Fey clearing, Kea takes off and starts like examining the local mushrooms.
Okay. Yeah, you see some mushrooms, and as the rest of the party follows you and you start approaching the house, there are some. The mushrooms here seem relatively generic. There's not a lot of space for mushrooms to grow. This is cleared of most overhanging foliage, so it's all exposed to sunlight. Not great mushroom growing ground. But as you get closer to the house, there's quite a bit more shade, and perhaps you espy some as you go past. Make a perception check.
Okie dokie. No, I actually make a perception check.
Pal, did you
It
say
is
there was
dark.
lights on in the house?
Oh yeah, there are lights on in the house. Actually, by the time you're getting up close to it, you can see that there's a number of lights on in the house, and that the
Did I roll?
light is flowing through the windows in many places quite cheerily.
Oh,
Well, that
oh,
seems.
whatever.
Gonna
Oh.
try to take a peek through the window, I guess.
To the wall.
That's a fucking-
Well, let me help you with that.
Damn it. God damn it.
Talus would equip his shield. Kind of.
I would like to cast light on my
vigilant.
mouse.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the light
light can only
cantrip
cast on
has
objects.
to be cast on objects, and your mouse is not an object; it is a creature.
Damn it.
Which I'm sure makes you wonder why can Cecil glow?
Why don't you tie a little string to the mouse and then
Cecil is an
the light on there?
object? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He's a light bulb.
Oh, is Cecil Pinocchio?
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a real boy.
Oh my god.
What? Questions for later.
Figure
You
it out.
approach. The house.
What is the what is
Oops.
this? When you're
Hold on.
exploring, there's a stance that you can take for raising your shield.
Yes. Defense.
Can
Okay,
I
fun.
get some of that thread from Biblo
There you
and
go.
tie a little bow on my mouse?
I don't see it in the.
Absolutely.
Pen.
Do you want to tie a little bell to the mouse?
Yes!
Yeah. Untie the bell from the hat, tie it around the mouse.
Oh, well, I didn't want to take your bell. I mean, I thought you had like a second bell.
I don't think I bought a second bell. I think I just have the one. You can have some string though if you just tie a string.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to, make a little bow that I could cast light on. I didn't want to, the bell is so charming, and it would be weird to see you without it after spending all day with it, you know?
I would miss it. I would miss it dearly. Okay, here you go. Have some string.
Thank you.
Says
Are you
activate
getting
the
string
lineup
on the
item
mouse?
ID.
Hmm?
Try to defend.
Players.
Remember specifically it was in the exploration
Mouse.
actions that you could move. I think it was like it made
I don't
you
think
move slower.
cells. Oh, yeah. Oh well. This just like for general exploration and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It made you
There's
move
exploration
slower,
activities
but
you can take while we're just exploring.
it made you get more. It lets you have what's it called? Ray shield while moving slightly slower than you would normally.
Makes sense.
But
It's called. Yeah, there's exploration activities that make you move slower. Technically, if you're like on the road, but it's like it's a like yeah. You just say you're doing it while in a dungeon there too. Like you're always detecting magic, for example, or
Mhm.
always looking out for traps and stuff.
So it's perfectly fine for you to say that right now you
And
have your
there's-
shield raised as you're walking around.
And
here.
there's one called Defend that makes it so you raise your shield as soon as combat begins. You usually can only take like one exploration activity.
yeah, it's like you
Yeah.
move half your travel speed, your shield raise. If combat breaks out, you gain the benefit of raising shield for first. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna move slower.
There's a module called Exploration Activities that makes some effects so I can keep track of it.
Another module.
Yep.
Anyway,
These are beginning to sound like mods, and our game is starting to sound like Fallout New Vegas or Skyrim.
We need all this.
Skyrim!
We need it.
Yes, I said that. Sorry.
you
Anyway, yeah.
however, you have approached the mansion. As yeah, you would kind of describe it as a mansion. It is quite the large place.
Who's the oldest one here?
Oh, probably.
Winteron?
me.
Probably,
Bibula?
probably Bibelo.
I'm like
because
500 or something.
Oh yeah,
I-
sure.
Okay. I wanted it to be Jake so I could convince him to be like, oh, I'm gonna marry this guy.
Cecil peers in this window, just sees a bedroom, I guess.
Yes, he
Hmm.
does.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Peer
that's.
through the
I
window.
mean, that's just. Those are just the windows to the servants' bedrooms.
He's got servants?
No,
Oh.
but he has servants' bedrooms.
Oh,
Oh.
has he ever had?
Presumptuous.
No, he doesn't
This
want
is like
servants, but his thought was that one day when he sells the property to some rich minor lord that's looking to live in a nice country estate, they're going to want servants' quarters, so he had them put in.
so he had all this built.
Yes. My uncle was an adventurer, and he was pretty successful at it, so he had a lot of just liquid cash.
Let's see.
Cash can't be like
It is good money.
That's unusable.
Well, I mean, a lot of it is metal coins, and you can melt metal coins into a liquid.
Eight Eyes stares in wonder at what you stated and still is baffled. That's still not usable. I've learned how money works. I don't think you know how money works, Sissel.
I mean, the coins are literally assigned value from the precious metal they're made out of. So if you melt it, it would still have that value.
But then you'd
I
have to
think-
keep it really, really hot, and you can't put
It's
that in your
true.
pocket.
Let's
Yep.
let's keep our eyes on the prize right now.
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
man.
technically.
Is the prize hot money?
You buy a piece of bread with liquid
Yes,
gold.
the prize is hot money.
I was going to say the lights being on seems like a good sign, but I don't know how this.
Yeah.
Does
no,
your uncle have
it's
automated timers or?
making automated timers?
Wait.
They're candles.
I
You
don't know what kind of magic you might have
So they have an
enchanted this
automated
place-
timer.
enchanted this place with.
What?
well, there's automatic magic.
The-
So,
There's fairies that live in the lanterns.
Well, no, they don't live in lanterns. They
Oh.
look like they resemble lanterns.
Could that be the light? Are
May
they
I
little
be
fairy?
assigned a light, please?
Are they magic fairy light?
Oh, can yes,
whoop.
that's true. You have
Let me just keep
a
moving.
light right now.
I have a glowing mouse. Or a glowing ribbon on a mouse. Wait, can I just pull the spell effect light?
yes.
I'm gonna sit next to
You could
Cecil
do that
because he
too.
blows. I mean, he glows.
Thank
The
you.
glowing boy.
He's also.
Look, I'm hunting through planters right now, okay?
You find some mushrooms over here.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Ah!
If you want to root around in the mushrooms, roll knowledge nature.
Hell yeah. Wait, knowledge nature?
Or rather, just nature.
Okay.
Forgive me as I.
I was like, do I get to
occasionally-
use lore mushroom?
I mean, you can probably.
If you have lore mushroom, then yes, absolutely.
I do actually have lore mushroom. I
Excellent.
wasted a point on that.
It's not a waste.
No, she could have wasted a feat instead and had an
I
auto scale.
could
as she
have
leveled up.
wasted a feat. It could have been so good.
Plus one RP.
These are common Averoni toadstools.
Okay.
So
Are they
you can put
poisonous?
them in a stew. They'll taste okay.
Just okay.
Chop it up in a stew.
Look, I don't like mushrooms, so that's the biggest accolade I'm really gonna
bias.
give to a mushroom.
That's so sad.
That's
Yeah.
So I've been told.
depressing.
I actually was ambivalent about mushrooms until I had a really good mushroom sauce.
I like mushroom sauces. I like the mushroom flavor, but the actual like
Texture,
You're one of those
of
texture
mushrooms,
freaks, huh?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not a fan. Anyway, Limina goes up to the double door in the front and begins knocking on it rapidly. Constantly, for about 15 seconds. Before stopping.
Huh.
I hope you heard me.
You think the neighborhood heard you? Hopefully
There is
she's
no
not-
neighborhood. We're in the middle of the woods.
Do you want me to call him?
What?
I mean,
Do you want me
If
to
we're-
call him?
if we suspect that he's missing, we could just try the door.
I could call him.
What do you
Call
mean by
him
what-
how?
He does a little bit of magic. Then he goes, wait, what was the name again? I had it written down.
He does a little bit of magic. He pulls out his
Mhm.
cell phone.
No, wait, I want the name. Calabash?
The phone book.
Yep.
Calabash, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, his voice is now like very, very, very loud because he has cast Bullhorn on himself. He just goes,
Oh, God.
Calabash! Calabash! Come out! Come out, Calabash! Please. Hey, you guys, do you think that he heard me?
The door.
My
does
ears
not
are still
open.
ringing.
Though it does say, despite the volume, this doesn't make your voice
door-
jarring or distracting. It just
Oh,
makes it
door-
really, really fucking loud. That's
I
funny.
see.
Going what?
Hello. Hello. Over
Oh.
here. By the window.
Oh.
To the wall.
Oh, what window? Oh, over
This does not look like an
Oh.
uncle.
Nope.
there. Hello?
Hello.
Hello!
Hello. Just a moment. I'll let you in just a moment. Hold on, please.
Wait, why does he look like a JRPG protagonist?
You have an
How
aunt?
does No, he looked like a hunchback.
Oh, I didn't
no, I
see.
don't have an aunt.
I just saw that
I
he had
should
really
probably
nice
stop
hair.
yelling. Okay.
Over here.
Over.
Oh, I see. Wait, 1 second.
Oh, by the servants'
can't-
entrance.
I-
Hello.
Oh, he's got such cool hair.
That
Who
is
does this- what
definitely
does
not
this
This
him.
is clearly
What
not.
does this person look like? Styles?
This is
A kindly
no
old
one
woman?
that you recognize, but she does indeed look like a kindly old woman.
I trust her implicitly.
Indeed, you should. Oh, hello, a bunch of children. Come in, come in. Oh, I recognize you. You must be Limina. Your uncle's told me so much about you. Oh, my uncle has spoken to me. He's never told me about you. Who are you? Oh, you can call me Granny Gramba.
Writing that
This is-
down.
this-
I was taken in by your kind uncle, not but a short time ago, and he was kind enough to me to offer me a space in his abode, as I had nowhere else to go. My
Can
family had expired, you see, in a terrible boating accident,
What? What?
leaving me alone, penniless to wander. So I wandered out into the woods,
Oh dear.
and lo and behold, I found this little slice of heaven here. Come in, I'm talking your ears off, of course. Come in, come in. Don't wait outside, it's late and cold. A wolf will get you.
Oh god damn it.
As she gets out of earshot, I'm gonna lean over to Cage like that. So she's a fae, right?
I'm racking my memory. I'm definitely trying to check, and I am trying
You
to
gotta go
remember
on
if.
a diagonal angle.
Okay, I was like, I can't
Sal's
get
put
in.
it in a weird place, yeah.
Yeah. What old women fae do I know about, Sal's?
What a sentence
You can
that
roll
was.
nature to try and think about old women.
Can
Old
I-
ladies. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, Faye can take all manner of shapes, but honestly, this just seems like an old lady.
Who suffered.
I keep forgetting that I have assurance.
Sure.
Hey Cecil, did that woman say that she wandered into the forest to die?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Would you like anything to
Oh.
eat?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Do you have
Oh,
any bread with a little bit of butter on the side?
I have all manner of foods. Come in, come in, come in.
Yeah.
Any gingerbread?
I'm a very good cook. No, I don't have any gingerbread at the time, but
Oh.
I'm sure I could make some if you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
Kaya is definitely going to like lock eyes with Quint and be like, "Do not eat anything."
Quint will quietly nod.
Oh, come in, come here.
Oh.
She
I have-
goes
Where'd
down
you
the
go?
hallway.
Whoa!
and opens
We
the
Whoopsies.
gotta
door.
remember to we gotta remember to move.
Yeah.
You can come in and wait in here if you like.
Ba-da-ba-ba, jingle jingle.
Oh my god, why is it sometimes that I don't move? Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna step in here. Ooh, I'm gonna sit here. Whoa, you got some cool shadow work going on in here.
Okay, that door does open. Okay.
Oh, that's just a storeroom.
Sorry, I got lost.
That's all right. Do you need the bathroom, honey?
I do actually. It's been a long day, and
Oh,
you
it's
know.
right over here. Come down.
Thank you so much.
Right through there. I would
Where's,
offer you a candle, but it doesn't
Laura?
look like you need one.
Oh, and there's even a bath.
There is! I think the water's cold by now, though.
Oh. You know, I might be able to help with that with prestidigitation, though I don't think it's the moment for a bath, but I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, Granny Grandpa disappears back into the kitchen, and you smell some nice smells.
The rock is cooking? Oh.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get some bread with a bit of butter on the side.
Talos, as Limina walks in with you accompanying her, I don't recognize this woman, but she seems very nice.
He is gonna, you know, stick her head out of the bathroom and be like, "Don't eat anything.
Why?
What?
Just stay on the safe side, you know? Just
Well, okay.
You know,
Man, I
don't
can't-
accept things, don't eat things.
You guys, I can't wait to eat some delicious gingerbread.
I can't wait for some bread of any kind. I love bread. I just take it from strangers at all times.
Limina.
We should not.
Yes.
Little
Why?
ladies in the woods.
Is there
make the
any
best
facts
gingerbread.
only you know about your uncle?
Well, he'd tell me stories about his adventures.
Might be worth trying to see if we can make sure
Um,
that old
um,
lady does actually know your uncle.
I might
Something
have
seems
to
off.
Here for a little bit. Talos will follow the last person that's by themselves, and we'll check everybody in. I'll be right back again.
Okay.
No worries.
Kaya, what are you doing in that restroom?
Shouldn't-
God, I am
can't just
untrained
ask
in
that.
stealth.
What a question.
Having a little bit of a nervous breakdown.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Why?
Okay.
Can she just like double check her notes? Can I roll again with assurance? Or have I lost my nature check?
Well, when you recall a knowledge, you can always re-roll. It just comes harder.
Yes.
Ah.
So if you want to try assurance now, you could just tell me what it is.
Well, it would be that, which isn't better, but it's a little better. But
It's substantially better. Unfortunately, in this case, well, I mean, you know that there are like old or there are fae that appear as either old or young ladies, but there are also like strange things in the forest, like witches, like yourself, or strange fairy queens and things of that nature. But something specific? Nothing comes to mind.
okay. Fun times. And then since I have this, wonderful little line of sight to her in the kitchen, can I just linger just a little bit and see what she's putting in the cinnamon toast crunch or whatever?
Sure. You watch at the kitchen door, and you watch her put some toast with cinnamon and sugar on a platter, and also some bacon, and also another platter with a full tea set and a kettle, a teapot. In its middle with sugar and cream.
Well, since she has two platters, Kaya will just walk in and offer to help her carry one.
Oh, thank you so much, dear. So kind of you. Please take the tea.
Okie dokie.
Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, hello, young man. Yes, let's go together. Whee! All right.
Cells, you gotta put your doors on the grid squares.
I don't have to do anything I don't want.
Yeah. Fuck you, Tombstone.
I like how these look.
Everyone's gotta step through doors diagonally.
Yep. Deal.
Yeah, that's just the type of house that this is. It's a diagonal doorstep.
I don't have
You
to.
ever-
I don't care.
You know how in video games you gotta go through tiny little corridors that are secretly for loading? It's that! Somebody got inspired.
Exactly. And Granny Grandpa puts down a big tray of cinnamon sugar toast and bacon, which is delicious smelling. And Kaya next to it puts down a tray of tea. Now.
So where is Limina's uncle?
Oh, Calabash is out right now.
Oh. Well, I
Out
guess
where?
that's responsible.
Out in the woods. Having an evening
At this hour?
constitutional.
A what?
An evening constitutional.
What's that mean? What's a constitutional?
A
It's-
brisk
it's
walk
like a-
for his
Like a
health.
bowel movement. Oh.
Wow. Wow, Rita.
I look at her.
He's taking a shit.
She seems blithely innocent. How could you possibly think that what she's saying is not the truth?
Oh yeah, totally.
I believe you.
You do notice, though, that there is one chandelier that is sort of phasing through the wall. It is shimmying and occasionally making a clanking noise.
It's it's making that
Don't worry about
sound
that.
of whatever like an object like thunks against
Gmod.
another. Yeah.
Yep.
Gmod
Wait.
ragdoll noise.
It's really loud.
Really?
I just noticed. Apparently, I must have misclicked while placing chandeliers earlier, and that one ended up there. Oops.
Sure.
Oh, just ignore that. Now, you children, let me know if you need anything else, and I'll fetch it to you right away.
You're not going to join us?
Oh no, I have to busy myself. I keep myself here by keeping myself useful. Still cleaning left to do, even though it's late in the day. Now that I have some guests to prepare food for, well, I have quite the agenda.
Do you
Now,
not?
Hmm?
I'm sorry. Do you not care who we are?
well, you're with
Like, why we're
Limina,
here?
aren't you? Yeah, they're with me. See? So, how bad could you possibly be?
Yeah, we're all best friends.
That's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friendship
yeah.
is a wonderful thing. Anyway,
Is
can I
so
get you
the-
anything
the-
else?
Lord of the Manor in by any chance?
Well, no, he's on an evening constitutional.
Remember, he's pooping in the woods.
Of course.
Oh, no,
Ah.
that's not what she's doing, but, well, at least I don't think
How
it is.
long do his constitutionals usually last? I mean,
Depends on how much fiber he's had in his diet.
well,
Typically a couple of hours.
even into the dark.
Oh, yes. It's when he most likes to do his wanderings, so he can watch the stars.
God,
Anyway.
I was fucking choked.
All of you just call if you need anything in addition. I'm going to go and busy myself in the kitchen. Now, please dig in. You're all so skinny.
I guess I'll dig in.
Kale will
yeah.
like put a hand on Eight Eyes' hand.
I
Yeah,
put a
get
hand
out
on top
of-
of that hand.
I put a
Kaya
hand on top of the
instinctively
hand as
puts
well.
her hands on
Oh,
top of
now
that.
you're in it. Hell yeah.
I moved to the other side of the table specifically to put my hand on top of the other hand.
Is this a game? I didn't know I initiated.
Join the stack. Join the
I
stack.
can't. Oh. As she Limina reaches over Biblo and puts her hand on top. What are we doing?
Okay.
We're all
I
best
don't-
friends.
Haver isn't here to do this, but I presume Talos at this. Is Haver?
Sorry.
Ooh!
Talos is not doing that.
You're not gonna
Alice
be
isn't joining in the friendship circle?
Friendship
Um,
Tower
Or
of
do the
Hands.
hand-
I
yeah,
was
or
presuming
do the
that he was
hands
just
together?
going to encircle all the hands with both of
Yeah.
his.
He's not trying to hurt anybody by putting his hand on there, so he's
I
just gonna.
love come back on that. Just the door coming
No,
through.
I came back on hearing somebody goes outside to poop and watch the stars.
So
That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
Considering your proficiency with her herbology and your knowledge, I presume you might be able to tell if these might be poisonous some matter. Hopefully.
Poison?
Why would a suspicious old woman in the woods poison us?
Exactly.
I
That's
look at
ridiculous.
Biblo. I look at both of them just.
I didn't see her putting anything weird in there, but it's. I do not have detect poison prepared today because
it, like,
I'm a
magic?
dumbass.
What if it's magical food?
Oh yes, I will detect magic. Too.
You.
Also.
That works through walls, yes?
Yes.
You detect magic,
Oh.
No.
Okay.
right? Wait, you
Yes.
might not. Hold on.
Oh.
No, it does work beyond walls. It's just an emanation.
You do not detect magic.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Because I can ignore magic eye right now, so yeah, no magic. Okay. Well, they aren't magical.
I didn't see her put anything weird in here.
I'm still not gonna trust it. I would like to talk to the guy who runs this house before I do anything, so I'm gonna go have a quiet look around.
Oh,
Can I
Kaya will
join
hand
you?
an elixir of life.
I'm gonna join you, Jingle Jingle Jingle. We're gonna sneak around.
Operative word is quiet.
I can show you around the house. Here,
Okay.
come on.
I'll go with them. You sneak off and do your sneaky thing. Just
And
take
we're just-
this.
We're gonna be sneak
Oh.
friends.
I take it. All right, let me.
Diesel, what you gonna do?
Jingle Jingle Jingle.
Oh.
I don't.
What's the item you gave me?
Minor elixir of life.
I suppose I'll
Okay.
serve as a
It's a
distraction
healing potion.
in case she comes
I,
back.
Okay,
Got
you
it.
should be able to drag it into the chat, and then Quint will be able to drag it into his inventory.
1 second. Inventory, boop.
It didn't
Boop.
give me my
Nope.
charger.
Aha!
Hey Clint. Hey Clint. Hey
There you go.
Clint.
What?
Hey Clint.
What?
Hey Clint.
What?
Look, wait. And he takes the cotton that he bought out of his pocket and he like stops the bell up with it. See, I'm silent now. And also check this out. Check this out. Like cups his hands over his mouth, and you hear in your head, I could be really, really, really quiet.
I hate
Whoa!
this. You are not allowed to move items from this character. Okay. Weird.
Did
Alright,
you
I'll-
drag it
I'll-
into your sheet?
I did.
I removed it from mine. 1 second.
Don't worry, I threw it in.
Okay.
There you go.
You giving 1 or 2?
1.
Yeah.
For now. I'm keeping the rest in case other idiots need it.
Cool.
Okay, so this is the library.
Quint's gonna keep moving down the hallway, and he's also
This
gonna
is
roll.
where my uncle keeps his books.
Stealth.
Turn off the light because we're in a building that's lit right now.
Quint, you disappear into the shadows quite well. But not as well as Biblo, somehow. This is the
Gonna-
sitting room.
Can I check this map?
Sure.
Where's my?
Recognize it pretty easily. This is a map of the Newlands.
There we go. Perception.
Is there
a-
anything weird?
Old one.
Oh.
Can you hear
Uh,
anything beyond this door?
hold on. Okay, Quint, no, you don't hear anything beyond that door. Kea, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Oh.
You
Oh.
pick up quite quickly that this is not only an old map, but a very old map, on account of the fact that it's not marking out the new lands or even the dead lands, but rather the Republic of Montag. Picking out the former Montagian settlements and roads the borders of the Majocracy. Important points like Cloud Peak and Montag itself. Written in it's an incredibly detailed and well-made map, written in a flowing script, and overall really quite beautiful. It's also ancient.
New emote again.
Quite yellow, and is actually underneath a pane of glass.
Good.
How do you?
It's
emote?
slash me.
Oh wait.
Gonna try to use my thieves' tools on this door.
The door resists your approach.
Okay. I'll come back to it.
I like to sit in here, but it
Yeah.
doesn't have as nice a
Wait.
view as the dining room.
I'm untrained. Can you do thievery if you're untrained in it?
I don't think you can really.
How does it work?
You can
You need
do
tools,
thievery
too.
like pickpocketing someone, but to open a lock, meh.
Yeah,
need
you gotta
thieves'
have
tools.
like. Yeah, but could I just borrow his? I don't know how thieves tools work.
I mean,
I mean, yeah, probably.
yeah, you could just steal Quint's thieves' tools and try it
He
He
yourself.
doesn't mind. Yeah.
I got
You're,
those
uh,
too. I don't know.
I mean, there's a risk of you like jamming the lock.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
If you roll a 1, then the thieves' tools break. Yeah, they get
Oh.
replacement
Let,
things.
let me use the tools.
Here.
Yeah.
Sals, can
This
Cecil
is the trophy
passively
room.
pulse out detect magic every once in a bit?
If you pulse out in the library, you do detect magic.
Okay.
Oh?
There's magic somewhere in the library, or around here. Unfortunately, I do not have the skill to pinpoint it quite yet.
These are all things that my uncle brought back from adventuring that he thought was important enough to keep.
Yeah.
This stuff is apparently from the Kaltharok Desert, the furniture. Apparently.
Talos is like nodding.
Apparently it's over like 4,000 years old. That's what he told me
Whoa.
anyway. Cecil,
Yes.
we're in this trophy room. It's some really
Ah.
cool stuff. You should look at it.
I can't see anything through here. So.
There's a gigantic eyeball on the table.
Do I know what the eyeball is?
Yes, it is an organ that was developed out of basic photosensors for seeing.
I don't know. I mean, what is it from? What eyeball?
Something really big.
Okay.
Let's try again on this door. Well, there goes the tools.
Oh.
Your thieves' tools
Yeah.
are broken.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
You can buy replacement picks, but I'm guessing you don't have any right
I don't have mending. I can't help you.
now.
Really should have
What?
taken mending. Mending's so helpful.
Son of Peach.
These are the two dragons that he slew.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. This was the green dragon. I think his name was Vamathrax. Vamathrax. And this was another green dragon, but was a bit smaller than Vamathrax. And I think its name was like Zhao Run or something.
Oh no.
What's with the table with arms?
Oh, those are from the Kaltharok Desert. They're like
Ah,
thousands of years old.
I see.
Wait.
Do we know those dragons? Or is it like common knowledge?
You have to do the diagonal move, Rita. There you go.
You could-
Can I make a would Kea connect the dots that like thousands of years old, the Kaltharok Desert, isn't that like a
Is that the story of the guy?
no, it's not the tiefling adventurer guy. We were spoken to by a mummy last campaign, wasn't that? No, wait, the Kaltharok Desert was the Sword of Wrath, wasn't it? getting my lore mixed up?
I think
No, you were spoken.
Bo?
Not that Kea would know this, but Laika to remind you.
Yeah.
Yes, your group was visited by a mummified herald of
Right.
the
Ah,
King of
yes.
Kings of Kalthorak, who demanded your supplication before him, as he has come
Mhm.
again.
Oh, that's so funny. I completely forgot that happened. That's
Yeah.
wild. I can't
Yep.
wait for
Didn't we
whatever
just
that
tell him to
is.
fuck off?
Yeah, you
we
told him to
did.
fuck
Oh
off.
We
my
gave him a
God, we
potato.
did.
Yeah,
We
you gave him a potato.
Oh yeah, gave him a potato. I forgot. Yeah.
He was not happy.
Yeah, we told him to fuck off, and then I think that was just and was never addressed again.
Oh,
Yep.
nope.
Yep.
Nope, you
Sure,
gave him
that's
a
so
8,000-year-old mummy a potato, which he took in his hand while holding a staff that was bedecked with hanging skulls,
Yeah.
and he nodded and left.
True
Yeah, he
art of
said,
that
"You
guy."
have given me a tuber."
Yeah.
Oh God, that's.
Ah.
Sumi's gotta put her face in her hand so hard at some point.
Yeah, for sure. How's gonna
That
be
will
like,
have
"Why
no
did we do-"
consequences down the line whatsoever, I'm sure. Um,
But,
But-
like, Kea wouldn't
Curious.
recognize that the Kaltharok has like a big history like that,
Oh
right?
yeah, you drew him. I forgot.
Yeah.
if you want to roll history, I mean,
Society.
oh no, about the
Society.
Kaltharok Desert, this would be history.
Is
There is
there
no
a
history.
history?
No.
Oh, excuse me, society.
Uh,
Right, history
yes.
got absorbed.
I
Lore.
know.
Society.
So yeah, society would be the appropriate one.
Okay, is it Lore Society?
No, you could take lore Kaltharok Desert or theme, ancient theme culture. But
I know not.
I do not has that, but I do has this.
yeah, no, you're familiar with like the Kaltharok Desert, the Thene Empire from thousands of years ago. If these are from there, you can understand how their whatchamacallit, how their that age, because that's when it would have the society that was there, that's when it existed. The issue is that these are in astoundingly good condition for something that old. These should have disintegrated long ago. To be just or be in not be able to still be used for their intended furniture purpose. But these look like you could sit down on them and have a grand old time. They're also remarkably like ornate and well made. Inlaid, they're made of wood but inlaid with gold and shaped into the shape of birds and sun discs with wings.
Can I check if they're like enchanted with like some sort of like wood
You could,
preservative?
if you have read aura, you could try reading their aura.
I did not prepare that today because I'm stupid.
Well, you also do know that Cecil is pinging something magical in the area, so these
Okay.
being enchanted to preserve them would make sense given the situation.
I need to remember to prepare read aura, but I prepared no direction because we were going in the forest. I only have so many cantrips, I'm sorry. Can I switch out cantrips? 1 second. I need to Google. Anyway, carry on.
Well, just the only thing left would be the various bedrooms in the East Wing. I mean, they're bedrooms, so it's nothing particularly. Oh, well, here's the main entrance. Well, I don't see Uncle Calabash. Dum da dum dum dum. Hello.
Oh,
All the doors are open.
well,
Well, that makes it
weird.
easier to show them. So here's one bedroom. It's pretty nice. So I like the bedroom that's really at the far end of the hall here. Let me show you.
What's
Excuse
what's
me.
behind this locked door?
Yeah,
Here.
what's this particular room?
Oh, that's Uncle Calabash's suite
Yeah.
and study.
Oh yeah, that
Or
sounds
his
right.
bedroom and his study.
You know what? I think Quentin, I think things are getting suspicious.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Chaos, can you cast mending by any chance?
Nope.
So
I'm
I like,
useless. I'm sorry.
I like this room because
That's
it
very-
has a view of the cherry trees that my uncle planted when you wake up in the morning, and the bed is pointed right at them. It's a really nice view, especially in spring when they're blooming, like this.
Where did the old lady go?
I think she went back to the kitchen.
Okay.
Anyway, I mean, the only place that I haven't shown you is, well, the servants' quarters, and, well, I guess the study. But yeah, that's the house. Thank you all, by the way, for coming over here and helping me find my uncle. Although, with
We'll have to find your uncle.
well, yes,
Hey.
but with Granny Grandpa here, I'm pretty confident that everything's going a-okay, and we should see him soon.
I would like to look inside the study.
What?
You
Nyeh.
she uncomfortably no steps. She just slides across the floor.
Yeah, she floats there.
Um,
She is a sylph.
you look. You said yourself that this forest has active fae, and then a mysterious old woman who you've never met nor heard of before is just living in your uncle's house and acting like a servant when you explicitly told us he did not have servants. It was just him.
Roll diplomacy.
Okay, let's get to my skills page. Oof. Alright. Let's do it. Hey! Let's go on a flat.
Excellent roll. Quint, laying it out like that, you finally break through Limina's seemingly infinite reserves of credulity. And she thinks for a moment before going, you know, when you say it like that, it is a little suspicious. Okay.
We've been looking all through the house, and that his study is the only room that's locked.
Okay.
Like,
Well-
not even his trophy room.
Well, that's normal, to be honest. He did typically lock his study, but all right. Okay. Oh. Dun, dun, dee, 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 da, do, do. You hear a drawer open and close. Da, 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 da. Whoop. Okay. Limina produces a key and unlocks the door and opens it. Well, this is my uncle's study. Looks pretty normal.
What's behind that door?
My uncle's bedroom. That I do not have a key to. Talos,
going
do you go
to-
over and sit on the couch?
I'm not. I'm
You're just standing by.
standing.
No,
Um,
Talos sits on it and falls into the abyss.
Okay.
Isn't there? I see something behind the couch.
Uh-oh.
you do you?
Shut the door.
Yeah, Kea, you happen to spot something behind the couch
Where's 8 Eyes?
out in the hallway.
Wait, thought
Oh, we left him in the hallway.
wait. Oh, sorry. I keep like looking out.
Oh no, we left him back in town.
As you peer closer at it, it jumps.
Oh, hoo-hoo.
It's, which is surprising because it's a chest.
A mimic?
No. It is evidently, it jumps as if something within it bumped it. It is a small chest, like the size of a large jewelry case. Made of what looks like iron.
Does it need, I'm assuming it needs a key.
You know, I'm assuming it's locked. Kay is just gonna like poke it.
You hear the tinkling of bells from within.
My long lost brother.
Biblo, do you think you can talk to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Yeah, communicate.
I'm gonna just
Whoa.
get really close to the keyhole and go, hello.
You
Is it
hear
this chest or one
after a
behind
moment.
the cache?
it's this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You hear after a moment
yeah.
a sound like a doorbell. Only
Ding
very
dong.
small.
I take the cotton out of the bell in my hat and jingle the hat at it.
You hear a cascade of ringing from within the box. Again,
Oh,
very tiny, very almost crystalline in nature, like the finest set of, you know, those little bell things that you can sort of run your hand through and just goes.
like a what?
I forget what
Like
those
a
are called.
Like a wind chime?
They do actually kind of look like wind chimes, but they're not
Okay.
wind chimes.
Oh,
Tiny hanging bell instrument. Chimes.
yeah,
They are just called
they're
chimes.
chime.
Yeah. The brain no work good. But yeah, it sounds like 1,000 chimes going off at once in there.
Yeah, we speak the same language. You guys, don't worry about it. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
The chimes ring back.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're.
They
I don't actually know what I'm saying.
after a few moments, they quiet down again,
Oh dear.
as if waiting.
There's something
Listen.
nice and jingly in there. We should probably get it out.
Wait, did you say jingling?
Likely the phase.
Yeah?
Yes.
Like a jingly
That's-
sound?
That's
Wait, I don't get the correlation. Why would it be phase?
Well, it could be the lantern fairies.
lantern
they-
fairies sound like bells.
They
Yeah.
do? Oh. Can I'm gonna get close to the keyhole again and I'm gonna say, are you fairies? But I'm gonna say it in Sylvan. Hey,
Oh,
fairies.
shit.
You hear a single ding.
Yeah, yep.
Do you know that's yes?
I speak Bell.
Where?
Can you-
I'm a fairy today. I told you.
Yeah.
All right,
Now
let's-
Let's get that middle chest. Might need to move the couch out of the way.
Talos will
Pop, pop, pop.
go and yank it.
All right, it's quite simple for you to move the couch out of the way and get the chest out from behind it. It is, it's not insubstantial.
How well locked is it?
It has a small little filigreed lock at its
Can
front.
I break it?
You can try.
Yes. There's a force open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Athletics.
force open it. Athletic.
Or use that.
I will use that. Oh. God damn it, it says I need an item. Whatever.
Oh, you
Yeah.
probably have to like pick the item so you know the DC and.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just. I just did it without picking it. I haven't did it.
Talos, it's not a super substantial lock, and yeah, just by grabbing the lid and the base, you put pressure on it for a couple of seconds, and it cracks open, and immediately the room is filled with dozens of little motes of light with tiny wings, each of them about maybe 4 inches in diameter,
Oh, wait.
having no evident substantial body, just being a glowing light source with tiny
Are these
little gossamer
Zelda
wings.
cells?
Excuse me?
Are these Zelda fairies like from like Navi?
They look like that, yes.
Okay,
Awesome.
I just realized because you also said they ring like bells, which
Oh yeah.
And you're surrounded by dozens of them, all dinging and ringing.
My long lost brothers, I am one of you.
And
Dingle ding.
now that they're outside the box, their dinging and ringing make sense if you can
Ah.
speak Sylvan.
I can't.
Sylvan.
I cannot.
I can. Are you guys not getting this?
No.
No.
What the heck? I really am a fairy. Sweet.
Where is Sylvan?
I pick up. I want to shake them. I want to see if you make noises like a bell.
Do it.
You try to grab
I-
one. Make an attack roll.
Okay. Can I just do that for my character sheet? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do that.
Or actually, make an athletics roll. You're really rolling to grapple it.
Here we go.
What are you trying to grapple?
One of the lantern fairies. You cup a
Why?
lantern fairy in your hands. It is ringing loudly from within.
Oh, look at it. What are you doing?
What is the fairy
Curiosity?
saying?
No, it's Atais, that is a living. It can get very mad. Let it go, please.
It's not.
Eight Eyes, you also notice that the rest of the lantern fairies are like starting to coalesce around you.
Oh, I stop, I suppose. And I tell the fairies I'm 17. Hey, how do I fix the, How do I fix the... Okay, it's doing that thing again where I guess I don't see English again.
Oh,
That's
it's because they're speaking
no,
a
it's 'cause
language
they're-
we
they're-
don't
they're
speak.
speaking- yeah, we don't speak
Okay.
it. They're talking Sylvan.
Just-
Look,
That's
Biblo,
all
Biblo, what are they?
normal.
What are they
just
saying?
making
What's
sure.
going on?
He doesn't want to be held.
I suppose I let go.
Well, can they explain what are they in that box?
Yeah, why were you in that box? Oh, shit. I mean... yeah, we're all in danger!
Can you tell us?
We're all in danger.
Is that it?
Oh, yeah. well,
Yes.
They didn't
I
say
guess-
anything else?
Can I have some specifics, please? I'm sorry. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. The old woman is a hag.
Ah,
And they were put in the box by
That's-
her.
that's very bad.
whoever-
I
guess-
figured she was a hag out of character, but I didn't want to
Yeah.
say it because Cecil didn't know.
I thought she was gonna be a wolf.
Oh, it's a box made of cold iron. Until they were trapped. That sucks.
What happened to
Oh yeah,
the
where did
former
the uncle fella go? Is he alright?
Kadesh?
Oh, he's gonna cup his hands over his mouth again and just whisper to Quint, "Yeah, he got eaten. He ate him." And then like look from Quint to to what's her face.
So we're gonna go shoot the hag now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
I'm.
first,
Oh,
here, fairies. You should get out of here. Oh, the window's locked.
Luckily, from this side, it's
Miss
easy to unlock.
Yes.
Limina. Miss Limina.
Yes.
Your uncle's not gonna come back from his walk.
Limina's face falls.
Oh dear.
No, we're going to save him.
Ooh.
I mean, we're.
I
Pulls
I
on collar.
understand.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh
it's-
gosh. Oh dear.
It's the old woman, Grammy Gramba. Is she the one responsible?
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, she did some terrible things. They're telling me. Oh dear. Okay. Yep. This is.
So Cecil opens up the window and says, yeah, you all get out of here. We'll go
Oh,
deal with
no.
the hag.
Not Ron. Sorry to hear that.
Ron?
Oh?
What?
Yeah, it's kind of a generic name for a little fairy. Funny.
Wait, the fairy's name is Ron?
No, one of the fairy's cousins was Ron. He got eaten. Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good way to go.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, no. No, it's really not.
It's not on my top 10 ways to go out. Nope.
Biblo?
Yeah.
Kaya's gonna, sit on the couch for a bit.
This hit you a lot harder than I thought it would.
Talos will step up and
Wait, we need to move as a group, Talos.
No, it's not move. It's not like going. It's guarding the
Oh.
door,
Uh.
making sure that
yeah.
nothing is sneaking up on us.
Talos, as you
I'm gonna
Step
get my,
out of the
my
door.
sword and shield ready.
you feel a breeze and hear a sound like wind, and the doors from down the hallway begin to slam shut.
You see Cecil get the cane out and pull the sword out.
Talos will kind of like hunker down harder and brace himself.
After a moment, the lights, one by one,
Uh-oh.
begin to extinguish through the hall, and you hear a voice. You know what I think? I think I gave you such nice hospitality, but it turns out you're all a bunch of busybodies!
Oh. I take offense to that. I think you're gonna need to apologize. My feelings. I'm not a fan of that.
Oops, I accidentally created a new light source instead
Because
of...
it's
Get out of here.
busybodies. I never.
Busybodies.
Busybodies.
Not in my entire 17 years on this great planet.
It'd be like that sometimes.
You may
did
notice
is there a
that the
direction?
encounter tracker is now available.
Oh.
Kindly roll for initiative.
Okay.
I will do this.
You privately roll some dice.
Heaven and hell. You got a 24. I got an 8.
I
Nice
got
rolls, Biblo and Cecil.
Heaven and hell. Let's rock.
Lumina, who has no bonus to her initiative, still rolled above Quint. All
He
right.
kind of started going into what does that mean? The Duke Nukem theme. That's where my brain went.
And with that, it is 9:20,
Heaven or hell.
and that
Let's
is
fight
a
her.
good place to
No.
stop off for tonight.
I want to fight the hag.
It had to
As
be a hag.
we
I want to stab her.
begin.
Hag's a witch, right?
Sort of.
Sorta.
Fair enough.
It's a witch that is of Fey origin. Like it's a supernatural creature.
Yeah.
They have a lot of
likes to
witchy
eat.
traits, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope you enjoyed tonight's session, the exploration of this fancy house.
Well, out of character, you think we can move in? You know what I'm saying? Once we clear it out, Yunner's gonna on retirement. If you will.
Hey, you'll have to ask Limina.
Talos won't. But hey, you guys, you know what I'm saying? Put in a good word.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we're technically doing this for free too, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Notoriety, though.
I mean,
Oh, did you just tell Javier, an artist?
Exposure.
Limina's gonna pay you in clout.
It's the lifestyle, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a significant difference between adventuring in a fantasy game and people skipping out artists for money.
Listen, you know, it's
You just can't.
an
Look.
unfortunate lifestyle that you live through.
We're also going to loot this place.
Oh yeah.
Don't do it. This will be the second time we would loot the dead people's stuff.
What if we had
Well, I mean,
permission, though?
if we loot from living people, it's called stealing.
Yeah, technically,
we can
anything
just not loot. I think that's the thing here.
No, but we need items and wealth to be able to progress our character.
We earn
Technically,
it. You know what I'm saying?
This is our job. This is our 8 to 5. Also, at some point, the money that we get probably transferred, like they used to belong to some